done very well to get to that.
Shamuradov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Johnston.
Davis. Eustachio. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. Spectacular save! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he's there to clear it. It's really well cleared. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Larin. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of
And Larin! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Does really well to win the ball there. Davis. Davis. And they've got a throw. Eustachio. Davis, and that's aimed into the middle. Kusanov getting this one clear. Short changes him with that pass.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's good play. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Larin shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kusanov. He's in plenty of space here. shots! Johnston. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Buchanan tries to dink it through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Davis. And it's Buchanan. Big chance! Succumbs to the pressure. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Decent hit from there. Gone for a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Eustachio. Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Decent chance! Yeah, he's fouled him there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Lofted in. Tries to get it clear.
Uzbekistan really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs...
Shomurodov! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shomurodov demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Uzbekistan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looks to the other side. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, it's a great ball here. Real chance! It's a goal kick. Larin. Johnston. Great run on the overlap here. Played into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aim forwards. Johnston. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Oh, well measured. Shomorodov. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Buchanan. That's really well manoeuvred. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's had a shot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Larin. Kusanov. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Buchanan. Oh, that's neat. Buchanan takes aim and crosses. Johnston. Buchanan. He decides to cross it. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That is a brilliant interception. Davis. Aim forwards. Larin. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Buchanan. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. best to keep it in play here. He's shooting! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. That's too far for anyone. That's really well manoeuvred. Buchanan. Johnston. Eustachio. Johnston. Eustachio. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Canada can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Strong running down that left flank. Shomorodov has found the net here, of course. Davis. Johnston. Larin. Knocks it out wide. Kusanov with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. Davis. Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he finish? And he's there to clear it. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Davis attempts a clearance. Larin. Oh, that's well done, really robust. have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Eustachio. Johnston. Eustachio. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Davis getting this one clear. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
That's a cute ball. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's David. Kusanov gets across to intercept that.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, smashing header! Davis gets rid without sophistication. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. It's a promising position. There's no flag. And it's Davis. Done delicately. Big chance, corner. It's on the play, and it is a goal kick. And it's played forward. Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, look at the space here. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
He can get that clear. It'll be a throw-in. Eustachio. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Eustachio forwards and with intent. Gets good distance on it.
Larin really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Goes to finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's good defending, very good defending. Now it's David. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. David. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Davis goes short. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Kusanov. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's a throw-in. Oh, good spread. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a loose ball. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now it's Shomorodov. Shot, surely! Buchanan. Now it's Larin. He's found the way through. And the ball's come loose here. Clears it away. Davis plays it short. Time to deliver. Spread out to the left. So who's he picking out? Davis with the cross. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shomorodov. Cleared away. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, aim forwards. Larin, he is through here. Larin proves just a little bit too strong. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Clipped into space. Davis is there and he can get that clear. Davis with the clearance. Nice interception, well timed. And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. Kusanov. Into the last quarter of an hour. Caresses it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eustachio. David. Eustachio. That's really well manoeuvred.
Canada really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Moved on forwards. Shomorodov. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. That has been knocked clear. He's free, he has got space. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes, and he shoots! Davis, aim forwards. Eustachio. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Clears it away. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Point blank header! Harmlessly behind.
Canada really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Uzbekistan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nice control, delivered in.
Uzbekistan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Buchanan. Is onto it in a flash.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
5 minutes left on the clock. Played out to the right. Nice physical challenge. Uzbekistan cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. No question, that's a foul. Defending of the desperate variety. They'll have one final crack at it. They are right into last chance territory. Steaming, shapes to shoot! Oh, surely!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's played forward. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Buchanan. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Johnston. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch, both sides. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, in this guy, Alphonso Davies, it's going to be interesting to see how opponents try to navigate their way around him. Someone so good in defensive transitions with amazing powers of recovery thanks to his blistering pace.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eustachio looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Very nicely done. Crossed into the middle. Buchanan. Eustachio. Johnston. Buchanan. Aim forwards. Tries a deft little ball. Danger averted for now. And it's lofted through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Kusanov. Strong running down that left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Buchanan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shomorodov played through into space. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a throw-in. That's very neat. Delivers with... Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Buchanan. Davis. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Davis. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Could be danger here. Deftly away. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary.
Uzbekistan, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Kusenov. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Larin. And Larin! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Buchanan. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets good distance on it. And his big chance, Motavid! He's goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a good run down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Buchanan. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's neat. He's being urged to shoot. David. Moved on forwards. Shomorodov does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's David. Larin. And Larin! And he's there to clear it. That's crossed into the middle. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Kusenov. Eustachio. Davis. Kusanov gets it away. Davis. Eustachio. Johnston. And it's played forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Buchanan. Now it's Larine. Now it's David. David! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's there to get it away. That is lovely. Played in with purpose. Davis forwards and with intent. Larin. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Takes a shot! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Larine. Buchanan. Tries a measured ball, and that's nice and simple for the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. The referee's awarded a free kick. Nicely intercepted. Shomorodov. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been won straight back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Plenty waiting in the middle. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Johnston. Eustachio. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Eustachio.
David, showing good feet, plays it across. That's good play. In once more. Firmly met. And he thumps it clear. Davis. He's got to be in here. David shoots. It's in. Just cruising. They are cruising.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal...
Shamorodov! Davis.
Eustachio.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kusenov. Goes for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Uzbekistan, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
They're still trying to make a game of this. That's a throw. There's the end of the first half.
Canada are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Eustachio.
Out to the right. Incoming delivery. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Shamorodov. Oh, crack. Shamorodov! Great football, shot and save. And that was very necessary. It's run loose here. Now it's Shamorodov. Shot a goal!
Shamorodov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is just caressing the ball. Played with finesse. That's going to go a long way. he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. And that's definitely not his best. Buchanan. Johnston. Aim forwards. That in. He is through here. Knocks it out wide. Hits it first time. Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Spread out to the left. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shamorodov! Well, it was a chance, but neat and quick for the keeper. Johnston. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now here's the... climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Now that's well seen too. Buchanan. Moved on forwards. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's really well cleared. Into the channel. Time, excellent interception. Davis. Now it's David. And it's played forward. Now he's wondering who wants it. Now the cross. That's not going far. Buchanan. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. And the shot's on here. David! Looking for support. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. Nice control. Well, that's a clever looking ball. And he's there to clear it. He's still got it, needs help. Great chance! Buchanan. Oh, Red, nice interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Kusanov, gently done. Moved on forwards. Kusanov makes the interception. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance! And he welcomes it in. David. Can he deliver? And the shot! Great strike, the test for the keeper.
Uzbekistan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Drives it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So who's he picking out? Played out wide. Takes a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Uzbekistan are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And he'll shoot here! Johnston. Pistachio. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Aim forwards. Larin. He's found the way through. Larin, and the shot! Now it's Shomorodov. Played out to the right. Buchanan. And it's played forward. And they can counter here. Calmly anticipates.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Buchanan.
Muscular approach does pay off here. God, he's asking too much with that. Succumbs to the pressure. Kusanov. Uzbekistan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Johnston. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. Johnston. Eustachio wins the duel this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's put paid to a promising move. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Buchanan. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's really well manoeuvred. Out of play for a throw. Receives it in a good position here. Chooses to go back. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's tidy. And that has been cleared. He's in, surely. Shomoruto, and he shoots! And it's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Caresses it through. Tries to get it clear. David. Buchanan. Oh, delicate chip through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. Aim forwards. Larin. That's an imaginative pass. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring. Picture perfect. And we're underway. Eustachio. Larin. Johnston. Well, that's a nice ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Spread out to the left. Davis. Done delicately. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. Turns and goes back. That's going to go a long way. Eustachio. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shomurodov. Davis. David. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Larin, clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. Very nicely done. And it's Buchanan. Chooses to go back. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's played into the area. Corner. Buchanan. Out towards the flank. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Takes a shot! And he's done it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Uzbekistan gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Larin. And Larin! And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Kusanov. Aim forwards. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Aimed into... It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Johnston, Buchanan. Moved on forwards. So nearly the perfect ball. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Larin caresses it through. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared. Shomurodov. Played out wide. The ball goes in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a begging.
Buchanan carries the ball down the right. Johnston. Davis. That's tidy. And it's Eustachio. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Davis, he is onto this. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And a chance! Gets good distance on it. Davis. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Davis. Eustachio. Davis. Plays it across. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Kusenov. Shomorodov! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
David. Lofted upfield. Shomorodov. A header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Davis. Now it's David. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aim forwards. Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, just skips past his man. Crosses it in. Clears it away. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's played forward. Kusenov. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Davis. Johnston. Eustachio. Larin. And Larin! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they win it back again. Davis. Davis. Davis looking for options. And it's Davis. Oh, that's neat. Now it's David. David! Aim forwards. Now it's Shomorodov. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eustachio is onto it in a flash. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shomorodov. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in a great position here. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Kusenov. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Canada can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Davis. That's really well manoeuvred. Kusenov. Moved on forwards. Oh, such a clever touch. And a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Eustachio. Davis. Eustachio. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Shomorodov. Now it's Shomorodov. Out to the left it goes. Looking here to chip it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. shot. Shomurodov! Danger averted for now. Across it goes. Climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that's a good ball. Big chance! Not in. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has put paid to that. What a throw in. Buchanan, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Kusanov tries to clear. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking? He's shooting! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Eustachio. Davis. Tries a deft little ball. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Buchanan. Decent chance! Eustachio. Buchanan played out to the left flank. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's hoisted clear. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Buchanan. And it's Eustachio. Over to the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Johnston. Buchanan. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's got away. Shomurodov keeps his foot on the gas. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Johnston. Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. Johnston.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's really well manoeuvred. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's David. Eustachio knocks it out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Good chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Aim forwards. Uzbekistan have reclaimed it. Showing good feet. Purring through the gears. Buchanan. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Johnston. Can he latch on to this? Buchanan. There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Larin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hit into the middle. Then the keeper has it. He's shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Eustachio. Davis. That is good strength.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Johnston. Buchanan, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Canada really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's David. Davis. Searching pass he's played there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to get it clear. Johnston. Larin. Now it's Buchanan. Buchanan opts to play it back. Buchanan. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And Larin! And the lead stays intact, just.
Larin is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again. Canada really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Moved on forwards. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as this.
Oh, shooting chance!
Uzbekistan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's played forward. David. Larin is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Oh, smashing header! No mistake! There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now it's David. Now it's Larin. Out to the right. Johnston. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely bit of skill. Gets it away. And it's Buchanan. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eustachio. Played towards the other side. Davis. And he goes cross-field. Aim forwards. Not the most accurate pass. This is it then, now or never. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be this time, surely! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kusenov. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but... There's the whistle. Eustachio. Davis. He's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. In once more. That is a brilliant interception. Moved on forwards. It could be in here. Out to the right. And it's hoisted clear. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, good spread. No way through, so back it comes. Gets good distance on it. And now the breakaway. Johnston. Eustachio forwards and with intent. And he's heaved it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice defending, physical and effective. Eustachio. Aim forwards. Eustachio. And it's played forward. That's a throw. Picks it up out wide. Clears it away. Does really well to win the ball there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Davis. He's in plenty of space here. David. He's free, he has got space. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. And that has been clubbed away. Uzbekistan have reclaimed it.
Uzbekistan, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. He's dealt with that well. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Always onto this, and he's managed to get free. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Johnston. Aim forwards. And that's a throw. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? Buchanan wins the duel this time. Larin. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kusanov. And it's gone back to the keeper. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's played forward. Davis cuts out the pass. Johnston. Buchanan. And he has been fouled there. Eustachio. David. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Davis goes short. And that's a good ball. That is lovely. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ball is over the line. Shooting chance! Davis gets over and intercepts. Eustachio. Eustachio forwards and with intent. Over to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Eustachio. Davis, gently done. Done delicately. Deftly away. That's a throw. Now it's David. Gets a foot in here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Davis. Looking for a decent ball in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Kusanov. Kusanov. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looks to the other side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's gone for it! Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. He's away, shoots! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shomurodov demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Uzbekistan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is a little undercooked.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying the shot.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eustachio.
Played out to the right. Buchanan. Still no way through.
The defending here is resolute. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Cleared away.
Buchanan forwards and with intent. David.
David! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
And it's played forward. Oh, it's come loose. Larin. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Going for goal! It's a loose ball. Now it's Larin. David. He's got away. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's found... Tries a shot! And the shot! Plenty waiting in the middle. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Canada can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, now here's a good battle. Shot at goal! Can he find the finish? They've played it short. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That's not the cross he had in mind. Buchanan. Larin. David. Buchanan. Time to deliver. Chooses to go back. Lovely bit of skill. Changes him with that pass. And it's Buchanan. Great work on the overlap. Can he deliver? Now then, the ball's come loose. Davis crossed in once more. Big chance! They've scored! The second half sparks straight into life.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
David, over to the left. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. David. Showing good feet. David. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Keeps on running. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Could be decent chance. And that has been cleared. Judge, surely!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Buchanan. Larin. Oh, good spread. Buchanan's cross. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kusanov shifted upfield. Clears it away. Now it's Shomorodov. There's the shot! Lacking in accuracy. Johnston. Eustachio. Buchanan. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well timed, excellent interception. Clearly not happy with that. Kusanov, and the keeper's got it again. Aim forwards. He welcomes it in. Shomorodov!
Another big chance that gets away.
Uzbekistan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Real chance! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Canada, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Eustachio. Now it's David. Moved on forwards. Eustachio. David.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Davis.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
Aim forwards. That has been cut short.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Now it's Larine.
Buchanan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he shoots! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Davis gets rid without sophistication.
And he's found a way past. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for goal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He can get that clear.
Uzbekistan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Buchanan. Chance to deliver.
Davis, gently done. reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Eustachio. Eustachio, gently done. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Takes a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Now it's Shomurodov! And that would have won it.
Shomurodov really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Turns and goes back, and the volley. No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Larin.
Canada really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's played forward. Buchanan has found the net here, of course. And it's Buchanan. 5 minutes left on the clock. Can he get onto this? And the shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. That's really well manoeuvred. David! Such a clever touch.
Canada really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Buchanan producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed. So off we go then. Eustachio. Charging forward, takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nice looking ball. Eustachio. Buchanan. That looks a good ball through. Larin. Davis. Eustachio. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, such a clever touch. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Larin. Buchanan. And he's managed to get free. David. It's a loose ball. And no mistake! Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Uzbekistan, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Now it's David. Was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. And it's Eustachio. Buchanan has been caught there, it's a foul. He's gone for it! Defending of the desperate variety. And the counter is on. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. Johnston. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Larin played out to the left flank. Davis. Eustachio. Now it's David. That's good play. David gets the shot away! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's run loose here. Eustachio. Davis. Eustachio. Lofted upfield. Cuts out the pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Decent chance! Buchanan. Eustachio. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Danger averted for now. Uzbekistan have got it back and they'll have another go. And he welcomed... Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He has found a way through. Over to the left. And it's Davis. Davis. And that's the keeper's ball. Out to the right. That's a little off target. Johnston. Buchanan. Johnston. Davis.
Uzbekistan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Eustachio did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Buchanan. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been clubbed away. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Davis. Ball's gone out of play. Aim forwards. Kusanov, gently done. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. David. Nice physical challenge. Buchanan, real chance! Herring after the ball here. Plenty waiting in the middle, and he has been fouled there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shomurodov. And he's picked out the... Shomurodov! Oh, another save.
Shomurodov really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And he's there to clear it. Eustachio shifted upfield. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Into the channel. He is just caressing the ball. Delivers with whip. Clears it away. Corner. They've played it short. Is there any support? He might not need it. Nice touch. Half-time getting close now. Buchanan. Davis. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Eustachio. Johnston. And it's Buchanan. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Aim forwards. Now it's Shomorodov. Oh, sweet feet. Out to the left it goes. And it's hoisted clear. Kusenov. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Kusenov gets across to intercept that. Davis. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Played out wide. Calmly anticipates. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Real chance here! And that was very necessary. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. And that has been cleared. In once more. Davis with the clearance. And they've got a throw. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Time to deliver. The cross. And out it comes again. Now it's David. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Eustachio. That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. Kusanov. Uzbekistan getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Shomurodov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is onto it in a flash and claimed it back swiftly. Johnston, aim forwards. Buchanan. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now it's Buchanan. Chance to play it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Cleared without complication. And the ball's come loose here. Wins the duel this time. He's having a shot! No mistake! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Uzbekistan have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Knocks it out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Johnston. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. Now it's Buchanan. Takes aim and crosses. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to...
Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. Shomurodov. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's really well manoeuvred. David, spread out to the left. Davis, and it's played in here. That's a corner kick. That's not going far. And it's Eustáquio. Buchanan. And here's Davis. Can he finish? An extra cross.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot, surely! That comes as a mighty relief. Johnston, Buchanan, Eustáquio, and it's played forward. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Larin, and Larin! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Shomurodov. And he shoots! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Uzbekistan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Davis. Eustáquio. Davis. Davis goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. Oh, Red, nice interception. Buchanan. Johnston. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Buchanan. Chance to deliver. Balls over the line and it is a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kusenov. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, they could break here.
Now it's David. Always onto this. Larin. Buchanan.
Lovely bit of skill.
No way through, so back it comes. Gets it away. Johnston. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan played into space.
That's really well cleared. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played out wide. Shomorodov.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
David. Great defending, strong and determined. Buchanan. Larin. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Moved on forwards. Shomorodov, who does have an assist to his name. Buchanan producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Larin.
Lovely feet. You can get that clear.
Back into the middle. He's having a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
And it's played forward. Kusenov.
Oh, that's a...
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shomorodov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played out to the right. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. And it's Buchanan. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, what a ball!
Nice control. Out to the right.
It's a mighty effort!
And that is the last effort of the game.
In the end then, no joy.
There's the whistle.
Eustachio. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played back in. Uzbekistan being made to look sloppy in possession here. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's an imaginative pass. Moved on forwards. That has found him in acres of space. Looking for a decent ball in. He's in a good position here. Clipped into space. Deftly away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Receives it in a good position here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good spread. Drives it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Can he finish? Buchanan. Johnston. Buchanan. And it's played forward. And a play for a throw. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Shomorodov. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's gone back to the keeper. Davis. Eustachio. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Played out to the right. Tries a shot! Davis attempts a clearance. Goes for a shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
That has been cut short. Out to the right. Nice touch. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. He's got away, and he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Well read, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Larin has been caught there, it's a foul. He's trying the shot. Tries to get it clear. That's really well cleared. Buchanan. Chance! Aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Uzbekistan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back. That's really well manoeuvred. David. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cuts out the pass. Eustachio. And it's Davis. Can he get onto this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Crossed into the box. Up he goes!